Langley Hockey Academy team started off the weekend with a big 3-0 win over the Surrey Eagles Hockey Academy. And then yesterday a 6-0 win over Victoria. So the Langley Hockey Academy not only 2-0 on the weekend so far, but as playback underway now, Sherman keeping it in at the line. Unable to keep it in, a second time of asking, and there's Shelley hounding the Coquitlam defense. Is a good play there by Langley to step up and keep the puck in. Making moves with the puck there is Song, as he almost danced through 3 Coquitlam defenders. Now it comes up to the point. Shot in on net. Unable to get to the goaltender as Milner now picks it up. Milner still has the puck. He's able to walk it out of the Coquitlam zone. Gets over the red line and dumps it down into the corner, and he gives chase. There's player behind the net for the Langley Hockey Academy, leaving it there. On to the stick of Anderson. Sending it ahead was looking for Shelley to hit him in stride, but the puck was just a fraction ahead of him, and it ends up down the length of the ice for an icing call. And that'll bring us a face-off back down into the Langley end. Off the ensuing draw. Here comes Langley, moving the puck now up through the neutral ice. There's Bailey on it. Bailey walking around one defenseman. Now it's pushed ahead onto the stick of Warren. Warren walks it into the midsection of Dylan East to a hold. Got enough of it to negate the icing, and he goes off for a change. Here's Sherman with it. Sherman unable to get cleanly past Song there. Song walks in, tried to go to the backhand, lost it in his feet, which allows Balabat to come out and bring the puck out to neutral ice. Belcher now. Nice passing play there for the Langley Hockey Academy. Sends Strong inside, but then he's taken down by Anderson once he crossed center ice. And give these two teams credit, not a lot of time and space once both teams hit the neutral zone. And once again, there's another play. Anderson trying to step up, but Song negates that one and sends a high shot up into the glove of Baxter, who snares that one out of the air. Now here's Warren. Ahead for Balabat. And Balabat will just dump it into the Langley territory as Coquitlam completes a change in behind the play. And here's Balabat with it. Balabat in the corner, trying to swing away from Song. They get it to the point now. Across onto the stick of Balabat. Balabat shot in front. And a harmless looking shot from the point. Just went through the crease undetected by anyone. And now here's Sherman. Just sends it to the open wing. Belcher couldn't come up with it there. Here's Balabat, who couldn't find it on his stick once it came through the slot area. Now here's Song with it. Song making moves into the Coquitlam end. Song trying to dance the defenseman Parkinson. Couldn't get around him, but he had a man streaking in with him on the right side. It was Montaigne, but he couldn't find him. Here's Song now again. Song, couple strides to try and split the D. He goes down, unable to get a shot off with just one hand on the stick as Montaigne comes in to help. Kodama takes the puck away from him. Puts it up the wall. Good play by Shelley to hold the line. Here's Milner with it now. Milner sending it down below the Coquitlam net. Sent ahead. Kodama unable to pick up the puck and then takes a heavy hit in the high slot, but didn't have the puck anymore. And you thought maybe a interference call was coming there, but we play on as Grisdale sends it in from the line, and a good stop by Baxter into the corner. Song making moves with it, sends it in front, but Langley was changing in behind the play, so it comes to player at the point. His shot was deflected by Milner into the corner. Kodama looking for it, couldn't come up with it, and Montaigne able to get it to the point. Grisdale, good play to keep it in, but he'll send it right onto the stick of Kodama, who lifts it, bouncing at the line and out to center ice. And that allows Coquitlam to start inside the blue. And the official was on it immediately at the line, and That'll give us a face-off just outside the Coquitlam end with 56 seconds left to go. In the power play for the Langley Hockey Academy side. Here's Bailey. Controls off the draw for Langley. Here's Player with it now, moves in, and once again, the Langley Hockey Academy offside here on this power play. Just a step ahead of the play there was, I believe it might have been Shelley here on the right side, just a step ahead, but nevertheless, we're back underway, and here's Langley's Player back to collect it behind his own net. Player dropping for Song. Over to Montaigne here on the right side. Montaigne crosses center and into the Coquitlam end, and once again, a tight call at the line. Langley, arms up in disgust, can't believe they can't enter the zone cleanly. As once again, the rush is stalled from this Langley Hockey Academy power play, now has 30 seconds remaining. Here's Sherman, unable to clear the puck on the first time. He gets it on the second, and Player's got it at the Langley line. Push it ahead for Shelley. Shelley looks behind him, and he'll drop for Song. Song takes the shot up top, he scores! Siwoo Song from the top of the circle. A seeing eye shot beats the glove of Elijah Baxter. And finally, the Langley Hockey Academy breakthrough for the first goal of the game, a power play marker. And the Langley Hockey Academy are up as Bailey, Shelley, Song, Montaigne, and Player, the five-man unit now on the ice for Langley. Here's Player with it at the point for Montaigne. Montaigne goes cross ice looking for Song, and good stick there by Baines to negate that pass. Player comes in down low. Player up top for Montaigne now at the high circle. Montaigne back up for Player once again. Player takes the shot, redirected high. Play to the high stick, so Bailey's going to touch this one up, and that will bring the faceoff outside of the Coquitlam zone. With now 1:36 left to go on the man advantage. And there's Song with it to Bailey. Over to Player, to Montaigne. Montaigne looking for Bailey at the top of the circle. Couldn't find him. It was disrupted by UV Baines, and Baines gets it down the length of the ice, and the Coquitlam penalty killers will change. Langley will answer with a power play change of their own. Puck played ahead now under the stick of Crowell. He walks in, was taken down on his way to the net, and that will bring a whistle here, as I believe the net is taken off in behind Elijah Baxter. So that'll get us a stoppage of play with about 1 minute gone in the tripping minor to Sora Kodama. And Langley kicking off the opening period with a power play goal, courtesy of Siwoo Song. And then Hayden Pothier following it up a mere seconds later. There's Montaigne quickly off the bench. Couldn't handle it on the far wall. Taken away by Milner. Milner now starts out, moves into the Langley zone. Puts it around Anderson, and he'll go to give chase, but Player is first on it. Puts it to Anderson. And now ahead for Song. A smooth skating Langley forward stops. Looking for Shelley, but a good play by Talon Anderson to come back and break up that pass. Here's Song with it now, taking it on the back end, goes to the forehand, puts it in front. Bailey making moves, he scores! Brett Bailey puts the puck to the back of the net, courtesy of Siwoo Song, who did all the work in the Coquitlam corner and eventually found Bailey out in front, who deposits it up over top of the glove of Baxter. And just like that, 3 minutes into the second period, and the Langley Hockey Academy have 3 on the board. Way back underway now is the defenseman Pothier. Sorry, that was Balabat pushing the puck ahead. Now it goes in behind the Langley net. Turning with it is Grisdale as he escapes the check from Warren. Puts it up to Song. Song makes a move around Ning, and Song makes his way into the Coquitlam end. On his backhand, trying to protect the puck. Couldn't get to the net as he's eventually cut off by the stick of UV Baines. At the point, Martin keeps it in. Onto the stick of Song. Song finds it, takes the shot low along the ice, and Baxter was sitting there ready for it. Here's Corrigan at the point now. Sending a dribbling shot in on goal, which handcuffed Baxter. As the Langley penalty killers change up in behind the play, and a power play that has just 10 seconds left to go. Here's Kerrigan on it. Turns and fires, puts it ahead, looking for Shelley, who is just a step offside. As Shelley just couldn't drag his foot long enough for that breakaway pass, as he was in all alone, shorthanded. And the minor penalty sees just 1 second remaining on it as Jack Walker is standing in the box for the Langley Hockey Academy, as the linesman will come over to facilitate him getting out of the box. It's all even now as Coquitlam unable to capitalize on that power play here in the second, and here comes Langley back the other way. There's Walker with it. Shot, he scores! Jack Walker steps out of the box. The one who negated the 4th goal for Langley is the one who eventually puts it into the back of the net. Situated and set to continue. Looks like he's okay. He's up and talking to the official and just shaking that one off. But good on the official down low in the zone to call the play dead immediately, as he could tell Baxter was in a tough spot after dealing with that shot. So as Baxter gets set in the Coquitlam goal, we have 1 minute left to go of power play time here for the Langley Hockey Academy, with Bailey coming in on the draw. And he has Song and Shelley with him here for this power play unit. There's Bailey behind the net trying to find the puck. Player hustling, looking to keep it in, just could not do so, so he'll hustle back into his own end. Here's Player with it now. Player ahead, looking for Song, but it was picked off by Balabat. Balabat and Anderson doing good jobs here on penalty killing duty down in the Langley zone. As the puck is shot harmlessly into the corner, and Song will pick it up. Song pushing the puck ahead onto the stick there of Shelley. Shelley putting it across, and 2 players there in a Langley uniform didn't know who was going to take the puck, and it comes out to Player, who can't keep it in at the line, and he has to bring it back to neutral ice where his mates will tag up. Here's Song now with a head of steam. Walks into the zone. Song, high shot once again on Baxter, who fought it off, but Song trying for the high shot again on Baxter. Seeing him deal with the effects of the last one now is all even. Olsen comes out of the box for Coquitlam, and now Olsen steals the puck and is able to get it out over top of the line. Player ahead for Song. Song stops, looks towards the net, couldn't get all of that shot. Is a good defensive play by Sherman to stay with Song as well as he could. And Elijah low to get up after that play as he gingerly makes his way to the bench. And a depleted Coquitlam side already cannot afford to lose Sora Kodama up front. So he will head to the bench and be tended to by the training staff as the power play is now underway. Langley sending it around here to the right side where Song has it. Time and space, takes a couple strides, and he'll find Dueck. Duick pulling away from Sherman. Duick walks in all alone, just slid it wide, low on the blocker hand side. A quick, short-handed breakaway produced by Song and Duick, and now Song turns the puck over again. Song takes the shot into the pad of Baxter, who settles that one down. Duick then puts it through the crease here to the left side. Sending it up to Milner now. Milner makes his way slowly into the Langley zone, trying to stop and set something up, but Duick comes over to take the puck away from him, but it ends up back on the stick of Milner. Milner now to Sherman. Sherman goes cross ice for Ning. Ning putting the puck down low. I don't think Anderson saw that one coming in, but now he's on it. Gets it up top for Sherman. Goes across for Ning. Ning has Duick all over him. Protects the puck against the boards and now comes off looking towards the net, but Ning lost it. Here in front, wide open, he scores! Talon Anderson buries it on the power play for Coquitlam HC. Unable to win it back as Langley pushes it ahead. There's Song. Song walks in, a high shot up and out of play, but it goes up and out of play. For a face-off now to the right of Baxter. Duick on the draw. Coquitlam controls, sends it up the wall. Grisdale able to keep the puck in. Now Duick has it. Duick sends a shot towards the net as Shelley was there looking for the redirect. Kerrigan has it at the point. Kerrigan sends a low shot into the pad of Baxter, who steers it into the corner. Shelley hustles, picks up the puck on the far wall, pushes it down for Duick. Duick battling down there with Baines. Warren comes in to help. It's out in front for Song. Song tied up in front, but making moves, trying to get the puck towards the net, but he was knocked down. A delayed penalty now coming up to the Coquitlam Hockey Club side. Puck in from the line. Got the puck across to Jack Walker, and he had two chances at it, and the second time found the back of the net for now a 5-1 Langley Hockey Academy lead. Here's Player. Backhands it across to Henderson, who looks towards the net. That's deflected up off the glass in behind the Coquitlam goal. Balabat has time and space now to skate the puck out of the Coquitlam end. Balabat crosses into the Langley line. Nice move around the defenseman Player, but then just lost it as he approached Anderson. At the point, held in by Ning and sent down low. Here's Player. Player looks up ice, has Shelley streaking, and he finds him. Shelley now breaking in all alone, takes the shot off the blocker of Baxter into the far wall. Off the point is Player once again, coming in from the line to keep the offensive zone pressure alive. Talon under pressure down low, puts the puck up the middle of the ice where Player finds it. Player then has the puck taken away by Milner, and then Montaigne runs Milner into the boards. Song gets it over to Montaigne on his backhand. Tries to wrap around the net off the side of the net. Couldn't get it in front as Shelley couldn't find it. Shelley now has it behind the net. Swings it around, and Anderson not there in time to keep it in. And that allows the Coquitlam team to change in behind the play. 4.5 gone here in the third period of now a 5-1 Langley Hockey Academy lead. Suin Song pushes the puck past Anderson into the corner, and that allows Coquitlam to finish their change in behind the play. Here's Player with it now. Player ahead onto the stick of Song. Song from a sharp angle takes a shot, forces Baxter into a tough pad save. Song is on it again, and he'll get it up top for Grisdale. Grisdale with traffic in front takes a shot, hits his own man. I believe that was Song on its way to the goal. Correction, that was Duick who took that friendly fire shot from the point, and he's hobbling and trying to shake that one off as he makes his way now slowly and gingerly to the Langley bench, where he will be replaced by Bailey. But here comes Grisdale. Grisdale fanned on the shot once he got in on the defenseman Baines. And then the high shot up over top of the Coquitlam end comes out and makes its way to center ice now. Shelley ahead onto the stick of Song. Song works his way into the zone. Low shot on the pad there of Baxter, who steered that one aside. Talon Anderson sends it up, eludes the which is now a 4-on-4 opportunity. with the 2-minute boarding call assessed to Alex Warren of Coquitlam Hockey Club. And now here's Balabat trying to skate the puck out of the zone, and he gets hauled down from behind, and that will be another penalty assessed to the Langley side. This time, it's Dane Player making his way to the boxes. He has a word with the official the entire way across the ice. Still pleading his case as he slowly makes his way into the box. An argument that never seems to go the player's way, as Player now sits in the box 4-2 or less. And a 4-on-3 opportunity now for the Coquitlam Hockey Club side. As it's Kerrigan, unable to get it past Parkinson. Parkinson, a good play to get it over here to Baines. On the left side, goes down low onto the stick of Anderson. Anderson looking for Parkinson in front, who is coming in from the point. Song runs into Olsen to give his defenseman some time. Kerrigan to get the puck down the length of the ice. As Baxter swings it around to the right side here for Baines. Baines is dumped in the corner. That's Shelley with it. Shelley unable to get the puck towards the net. That was blocked by Parkinson. There's Song. Song takes a hot shot up into the glove of Baxter, who decides to play it. Stick here of Baines at the center line, who dumps it into the Langley end, but it's sent right back onto the stick now of Shelley. Shelley puts it past Baines and then turns, and he'll go off for a change to be replaced by Bailey at the Langley Hockey Academy bench. Here's Song trying to make a move and then trying a reverse hit there on Baines with the puck 3 feet away from him in the corner. 1 minute left to go in the power play and the period. Here's Kodama. Works into the Langley end. Kodama walks around Player with a nice move, but then just lost the handle as he got towards the net, so he'll give it off to Baines. Baines trying to get it back to Kodama, but Rodawa was there to take it away and headbends the puck to Song. Sue in Song, walking it all alone, shorthanded, he scores! Si Woo Song pots another one. And the 5'4" man from Seoul, Korea has another one in this game, and that's 8 for the Langley Hockey Academy side. And that'll bring us to run time now as the clock winds down here at the Summit Center in Abbotsford, and maybe one final face-off is what we will get here in this one. Off the first weekend of the 25-26 JPHL season with a 3-0 start and an exclamation point 8-1 win over Coquitlam HC. A 3-0 win on Friday, a 6-0 win yesterday, and an 8-1 decision today. And it's safe to say the Langley Hockey Academy running in this BC division so far this season in the 14U age category. Ice to shake hands and put an end to this one. Coquitlam finished the weekend 1-2. And they will regroup for their next showcase. The 3 stars of the hockey game. Your 3rd star from the Langley Hockey Academy side, number 27, Jack Walker. Had an excellent game today. Your 2nd star, number 19, Hayden Pothier. And your 1st star, who else but Si Woo Song, is your 1st star.